Yo, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to another first reviews reaction video with big boy buddy Gore, and it's time for Zootopia 2, baby. The reviews for this came out yesterday. I'll admit right here, I already saw what the Rotten Tomatoes score was yesterday. That was after, like, I think it said 30 reviews, so that's not really saying much, but could be lower, could be higher. If I predicted it yesterday before the reviews came out, I would have said probably like a low 80, mid 80. That would have been my guess. Yesterday when I saw it, I think it was 93%, which is obviously higher. I'm going to still say it went lower. I'm going to say 86%. That's my guess. And we'll look at Metacritic also. I'll say Metacritic 76. Because Metacritic's always lower because they actually take the actual review score. They don't do what Rotten Tomatoes does, which is just if it's a positive, it's a positive rating. That's it. You know, it could be a 3 out of 5 and be a positive. That's still 6 out of 10. So that would lower the score. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't need to explain how aggregators work, especially not Rotten Tomatoes. So let's get to it. Let's go. There it is. Oh, I don't want to look. Zootopia. There it is. I said 86%. Let's see. No, it's still 93%. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Damn. It's stuck there. Okay. I wish we could see the fucking score. That would have been nice. You know, the actual average rating. But all right. I mean, I guess not. It's technically not as high as Zootopia 1, but that's still very good. I mean, Zootopia 1 was like, what, like a 98% or some shit like that? But that's still really good. I mean, that's better than Moana, too. That shit fucking floundered in reviews, bro. That was like almost a negative review. And that's really rare for Disney stuff. It's a surprisingly entertaining adventure of a kind Hollywood doesn't make anywhere often enough. I don't know why I read that like that. What a compelling mystery, humor for adults and kids, and a lot of heart. Zootopia 2 has it all for families. I really do. I loved the original Zootopia. It wasn't my favorite anime movie that year. That was my favorite anime movie of that year was not Zootopia. Sorry, Kubo and the Two Strings. I love that movie. But Zootopia was great. I did love it when I first saw it. Zootopia 2 may be somewhat outmoded, but the journey the characters go on together and the friends they make along the way help the movie land with elephant-sized impact. Okay, the whole thing is a madcap jolt of comedic adrenaline that the whole family will almost certainly love. I know I sure did. Okay, powered by Judy and Nick's endlessly charming partnership, it delivers a fun, thoughtful adventure that expands its world without diluting its heart. Okay. Zootopia 2 features natural expansion into the wonderfully vibrant and exciting world Disney established almost 10 years. Don't say that. Why? I get anime movies take a while to make. I'm not stupid, but damn, that's crazy. Almost 10 years it took for a sequel. Like it won't even be that long between Toy Story 4 and 5. That'll be 6 years. Or wait, 7 years. 7 years. Well, yeah, 2 years difference. But that's also Pixar, so it kind of makes sense. It's just a little crazy that, like, I feel like DreamWorks can crank a sequel out not super long after the last one, and those look great for the most part. Like How to Train Your Dragon 1, 2, and 3 all came out in the span of what was that 9 years, I think? So 3 years in between each other, right? And those movies look amazing. So I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I get it, but like they're working on other things too. But Zootopia is like one of those where I feel like a sequel made sense, you know? Other things, like, we don't need to see a sequel for, personally. I don't think we need to see a sequel for Encanto. I wouldn't be against it, but, like, it kind of ended perfectly. Whereas Zootopia is just, like, we could expand that world. There's so much we didn't see of it. I'm actually surprised there's no Zootopia show, unless I'm, like, losing it. I think there was, like, a mini-series, but, like, a straight-up show. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is one. Anyways, Zootopia loses most of what made its predecessor so much more than a fun little adventure featuring a cast of anthropomorphic animals. Okay, damn. But 2.5 out of 4 is not bad, actually. That for most people, that's a positive review. A great big fuzzy ball of fun. Oh, wait, hold on. Where's my girl? She definitely reviewed this. It's a Disney thing. Of course she reviewed it. Where is she? She definitely reviewed it. Where? Oh, there she is. All right. All right, hold on. All right. Oh, God, sorry. All right, here. While not as good as the first film, this sequel's still a lot of fun thanks to a great mystery and some very funny jokes. Nick and Judy are still a great combo, although Nick's character is watered down a bit. But bring on Zootopia 3! I'll watch it! Grog! Anyway. Every time Grace Randolph talks, she just sounds like the teacher from Jimmy Neutron. What was her name? Mrs. Chicken, whatever her fucking name is. Uh, Directors Byron Howard and Jared Bush. The latter, the new. Oh, is that the new head of the studio? Oh, really? Wow, I didn't know that. Have made a sequel that not only justifies itself, but arguably improves on its predecessor. Really? Wow. Really, it's the same film, but better. Okay. This is the first one I've seen that says it's better than the original. Okay. Throws an endless stream of puns, side gags, and new characters at the viewer to distract them from realizing that at the film's core, it's a very weak and confusing story. Damn. The holiday season ramping up, Zootopia 2 is a safe, solid, and likable bet that the whole family can enjoy with ease. I don't think... I feel like... Is there like a front runner for best animated movie this year? Trying to think. I mean, I guess some people would say K-pop Demon Hunters. I guess it would, because of the impact. And it was a great movie too. It's probably gonna be that, or it's gonna be no, that's it. There's no way Oscars are gonna put Chainsaw Man and fucking Demon Slayer. They should. They're not gonna. So they're not gonna do it. Like they'll do it for the Hayao Miyazaki movie, which is they should 100%. But they probably won't do it for just like straight up anime. Like you have to watch the entire anime series before it to understand what's going on. You know what I mean? Because I mean I kind of understand it, but also it's like you can say the same thing about like like this. You have to watch the original Zootopia, but that's also just a 2-hour watch where you don't have to watch like a dozen hours of an anime just to fucking understand what's going on in New Demon Slayer. It's just whatever. I mean, Demon Slayer was so huge over here and worldwide. It's like I think the number one. Is it the number one movie still this like worldwide this year? Or am I? No. I don't think it is because Minecraft and Lilo and Stitch did better. But I think it's like the number one movie in Japan at least. I think. Anyway, Kihu Kwan's Gary and Andy Samberg's underachieving rich kid. I'm not reading this fucking name. Make strong new additions, and the Hobbs and Wild pairing creates warm and fuzzy feelings when they're actually centered. Ooh. They're not a big focus, I guess. That rarest of breeds, a sequel that hits the same heights as the original. Okay, cool. If you could keep your needs simple, you'll probably have a good enough time. Don't think too much, I guess. Zootopia 2 is pure delight, every bit as exciting and heartwarming and imaginative as the Oscar-winning original, and maybe even funnier. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of people saying it's funny, so... Fans will be thrilled to see Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde back at Zootopia 2 as they take us on another hilarious and heartwarming adventure. Ki-Hu Kwan steals the show as the newest addition to Zootopia, Gary the Snake. Can we come up with better fucking puns? I like how like they don't even try. Really? Is Gary the Snake? Come on. Really? Wait, what are the names of the characters from the bad guys? I need to know. I feel like those would probably be better. All right. The main guy's name is Mr. Wolf. So, okay. Mr. Shark. All right. Well, they're doing like a Reservoir Dogs kind of thing, I think. I understand. I never watched those movies. Mr. Wolf, Mr. Snake, Mrs. Tarantula, Mr. Shark, Mr. All right, I take it back. They were trying with those names. I get it. They're trying to do like a Reservoir Dogs. Yeah, like Mr. Pink, Mr. Blue. Why gotta be Mr. Pink? Because you're a, you know the quote. But you have Diane Foxington, Professor Marmalade, Tiffany Fluffit, and then Misty Luggins. Misty Luggins. What the fuck? Hot temper. Oh, she's a human. All right. Her name's Luggins. That was the first one. Oh, let me see the second one now. Where's there it is. All right. Second one. We got new characters. We got Kitty Cat. There's just a character named Doom. All right. Pigtail Petrova. That's a boar, by the way. I haven't been saying what the animals are. Mr. Solomon, which I'm assuming is a salamander. A billionaire from... No, it doesn't say anything. Solomon, but salamander, maybe? A salamander? It's not. It doesn't say anything about it. Colin Jost plays a character. What's her name's husband? That motherfucker. Jeremiah Moon. I'm just reading... I think I've read more about bad guys than I did about this fucking movie. Sequel to the 2016 smash hit Oscar-winning animated film proves more than worth the lengthy wait. knocking out of the park with its dazzling visuals, sophisticated humor, and doses of genuine emotion. It's a goddamn pleasure and frankly a relief to report that the sequel is not only a worthy follow-up, but also a zippy, colorful, surprisingly introspective buddy cop adventure that expands the franchise in phenomenal fuck you new directions. Thanks, Johnny Sins. Oh, I'm sorry, Jonathan Sim. Excuse me, I read that wrong. It's less sophisticated than the first film, but its brisk humor is dependable value. Although some of the action is so frantically accelerated that you can barely make head or tail of it. For cods out there, for kids, it's a colorful and delightful movie that delivers bullshit and heart. Fantastic follow up to the original bullshit right at the perfect time. Everybody. All right, I'm gonna be honest. Everybody knows Madagascar's better. Anyways, they're just animals. They have nothing to do with each other. Oh, a genuine crowd pleaser. The visuals also, that's not true, by the way. The visuals, definitely not. All right, can I be honest real quick? No bit. Madagascar as a series fucking sucked. I'm gonna throw it out there. Sorry, that's gonna piss somebody off. Some furry right now is like, what? Because they're in their fursuit, so it's gonna sound muffled. But I'm sorry. I thought Madagascar 1 was like, I thought Madagascar 2 was fucking terrible. I hated that movie. And Madagascar 3 is also so like, and the Madagascar Penguins movie is so I guess overall it's not really a shitty series, but I hated that second one so much. I remember I couldn't wait to get out of the theater for the second one. Same thing with the Ice Age movies. And again, shit on me as much as you want. I thought the Ice Age movies were dog shit. First movie I liked as a kid, and then every other one that I've seen at least. So 2, 3, and the last one. You know what? The Scrat show was pretty fun. I actually like that. I did a reaction for that. I actually like that. I like Scrat as a character though. Short little bursts. He's a good little guy. Anyway, all right. Let's go to Metacritic real quick. Let's see. 73. We don't even really need to read the 67 for Black Ops now. 5.1 from. Why? Hold on. I want to see what the user ratings. Why? Very weak sequel. Please stop to support bad movies. Maybe good animation, but plot is weak and very silly. Bad. C-. I can't recommend this. His name's Nisk. What is it? A snake? All right. I would read this, but I don't want to offend anybody. All right, let's get out of here. Hey, we don't need to read any more reviews. I think we got it. We got it. Every bit as exciting and heartwarming as imaginative. Yeah, I read that already. Yeah, IGN gave it an 8. The look of the sequel builds up the vibrant world of the original, while thematically in the movie may bit of more than true, but Zootopia too, like a pony cop hero who shares a contagious hope that brings Screamer can suck my dick. Variety. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're done. Anyway, like I said, we read enough. So it's good. It's a good movie. Disney's got a good one here. Congratulations, you're great. Anyway, that's it. Bye.